Okay, got plenty of these materials now. So let's unfortunately smelt up this resin. I say unfortunately because it feels like a real waste getting only 6 resin out of that. I've got to show you guys how to... 3 copper in a row gives you uninsulated cables, which you can then make... I'll demonstrate the first ones. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make the generator first. There you go, you got copper cables if you add rubber to it. There's also another way where you put 3 in a row and then just add rubber around the outside and it gives you 6 cables straight off. Now if you add tin, I need redstone. If you do tin with redstone down the middle and 1 cable on top, you get a rechargeable battery, which is very useful because you can stick it in a generator, fill it full of power, and you're ready to go. Have I got any iron? I haven't got any more iron left. I mean, smelted iron. I've got unsmelted iron. These are all such a waste. You'll see why later on, because you can use these for so many, you can use the macerator to get twice the ore out of every basic ore, and you can use... Has that still got some fire in it? Probably won't last. And you can use you can use extractors to get 3 times the rubber out of resin. So all of this seems like such a waste. Now I'm going to need 3 refined iron, which is resmelting the same ingots, same iron bars, and then I'll show you why in a second. Pick up that again. Bear in mind you can pick up furnaces with a pickaxe, but any other industry craft machine you try that on, you will break. And when I say break, I mean if you've got a macerator and you pick it up with a pickaxe, you will get back a machine block, which you do not want to do because they are valuable and you'll lose all your mats. Right, there you go, layout like that, you get a generator. What's this magic contraption, people may say? Well, I can't show you yet until I have built an electric furnace, which means I need 1 more cable. Unfortunately, you can't make cables in batches. Oh, I need more sap, don't I? 1 second, I need to go back up to the surface. Oh, I also need some food while I'm at it. Yes, I need to go back up to the surface, get some sap, smelt it, back in a sec. Okay, got some sap from upstairs. Let's smelt the resin. Right, 3 more of these in a row gives me extra cables. Seat up the chicken before I start dying. Oh yeah, I picked up an apple from the tree as well. They seem to drop apples now. And now my health should regen. There we go. Okay, I only need 1 of these cables. I'll make 2. I need 1 more refined iron as well, actually. And I'll pick up the furnace afterwards with me. There we go. Now if I stick that in the middle and stick cables along the bottom and top, then I can put redstone there and I get myself an electric circuit. Now that's used for an awful lot of industry craft machinery, but the first one you want to use it for is this. There we go, we have an electric furnace. Now that, attached to cables or a generator, do what I said earlier. You put your fuel in there and it produces 4,000, I believe it is, EU's worth of power. Now this power is stored up here. I believe there's space for 10,000 energy in here, although it seems to be going higher. And the burning, when that fills up, that's like an internal battery, the burning stops. So if I stick all my coal in there, see it's used up another one, but then it stopped. And this, why is that still going? Oh, still storing it. But this gets translated to nearby furnaces or any other electric items, which you can then put items in and it will smelt along. See, that's now using it out of the internal battery and we are getting items. Now the one you want to make after this is a macerator and a battery box. Ideally a battery box as soon as possible, because then you can start storing up the excess energy you don't use. But if we make a couple more circuits, a couple more batteries, we need 3 for a battery box, and that is sufficient there. But we need more rubber. Sorted. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean to throw those away, but I'm sure I'll pick them up at some point. There we go, make another battery. Actually, speaking of which, I do need another circuit, which is not helpful. Another, why isn't that letting me pick it up? How strange, they don't seem to stack. Right. More rubber. Damn it. Back to the surface, I'll skip this view. Okay, on my way back down. Still a little bit of power there. How many circuits did I say I need? One more. Cables. Okay, so I'll leave that to go. And we need some wood, which we've got. Cool. And then if you put one of those at the top, I still don't know why these don't stack. And there we go, we have a battery box. Now what this does... oh, you can also break generators. And they'll be okay. Right, what a battery box does is it stores up the energy. So if I start fueling up that, you see none of it gets stored there. Now it automatically goes straight to there. Now the way to get that to machines, I'll explain a bit about voltages and stuff later on, because at the moment they're not important. The way you get those to machines is by using cables in the real world as blocks. Now, the output circle, this may look different on yours because I've got a texture pack. The only face that is unique, let's say, on these is the output. And if I connect those up, the machine takes power directly from the battery box. Now the good thing about this is this battery box can store up a lot more than this can give. And also if you've got stuff like solar panels, water-based power, stuff like that, that's very slow but is permanent, for example like the water-based power, that can carry on and on and on and on when you're not using it, then it can store up a lot more of that power than it could originally. Why have I got one of these on me still? So originally you'd have about 5 seconds of furnace power from the amount of power it got given by a generator stored in there, and it would run out. But with the battery box you can hold an awful lot more. I wonder if I can smelt those. Nope. Which is all good. So that's a good start. The next thing we need is a macerator to grind up ore, for which I need flint. Have I got the rest of the mats here? I don't think I've got enough iron, you know. I've only got 1 iron. That's rubbish. I've usually got loads of iron by now. Yeah, let's go mining. Okay, let's see what we've got around here. Best found 1. In a 64 block, it hasn't found anything. That's quite rubbish. Let's just double check the numbers. Dividing rod 1, dirt, stone, cobble. Okay, so let's blacklist that area. 256, which is iron. Sweet. Although while I'm doing this, let's see if there's any diamonds around here. 1. 256. 256. 320, what's that? Redstone. Nothing. Certainly takes the guesswork out of mining, doesn't it? So I'll just make a long tunnel and do this along it. 320, redstone again. Redstone. .256 iron, that's quite concerning. No diamonds around, although I wonder. 1. 320. What's 4? Gravel. 256. Oh, there's nothing below me either. Oh, this is rubbish. I have to dig out some old tunnels, and let's find the iron down here anyway. I can't wait until I get a decent drill for this job. Or a mining laser. I'll be able to do all of these in a row and find out exactly where they are, and just go nuts. Oh, look at that, there's something shiny right above me anyway. Well, those only count as 1. Interesting. Well, they don't have any major use at the moment, so that's fine. I mean, they're not essential to building any machines or anything. And in fact, they are not used by Red Power yet either, so it does not matter. Let's see where this iron is then. Need some torches. 1 second. Okay, that's better. Got some torches now. Whoops. I fell down there before without looking, without grabbing onto the edge quick enough and almost died. Right. So there should be iron somewhere along here. We've been assured. Let's get this stuff anyway. This stuff is very valuable later on for EU conversion. I mean EMC conversion. Sorry, EUs are from industry craft, electrics. And EMC is from equivalent exchange. But once equivalent exchange stuff is up and running properly, like energy generation and Klein stars and stuff, you don't really need much else. Because you could pretty much make anything from generators then. What I need to do is find a really good way to generate a lot of EMC easily via combining all these mods, like a block breaker or something, but thanks to a few changes, there's the iron. Thanks to a few changes in equivalent exchange, I can no longer set up mass diamond factories like the ones I showed on my previous videos, which is a bit of a pain. But I can understand why they did it. It makes things a bit too easy if you just scale them up massively like that. So I have to think a bit more creatively now, I guess. Don't like thinking creatively. It's not as fun. There was one nice thing I saw previously. Now, how much iron is that? That's quite a bit, but not enough to make a macerator, I don't think. Yeah, there was not one nice layout later on that I can show you guys that produces quite a lot of excess mats for equivalent exchange, and from those, oh god, there's copper and tin everywhere. From those excess mats, you can. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to head back now that I've run out of pickaxe. I've still got the iron one, but I want to save that for valuables. Yeah, and with a gem of eternal density and that the excess mats produced by the energy condenser can make some quite interesting layouts. Seal that up for now. What was I doing? There we go. Iron. Right, now for the macerator, what I need is, once I find it, there we go, I need 3 of the let's place them down like that. There we go. 3 flint, so that's 1. And I need a machine block, which is 8 iron. And I need another circuit, which is another 1 iron. But loads of cables and stuff. What I definitely do need to... Oh, let's do this with this. What I definitely do need to do is get myself a an extractor next, so I can get a lot more rubber out, because that's really annoying when you start off having such a waste of rubber. There we go. It's 3 of those. How's the machine block coming along? 8 of those. Swap that round. Have I lost a torch over here or something? That's not a torch. Right, cables, and that's a pain. Iron, yeah. So I'll need more cables. Two more redstone. Oh, I had a flint anyway. Look at that. Yeah, definitely need to go up and get yet more rubber. Okay, one sec. Right, got that rubber. Let's stick that in there. Should probably make an extractor first, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. What does an extractor need? Let's have a look. In case you're wondering, I've got the wiki open on the other screen. It needs a circuit, and oh, I've run out of power. Yeah, it needs a circuit, and it needs a machine block, same as this thing. So that's good. Which will give me one more rubber. I don't want to waste the rest. There we go. Have I got any cables lying about? Not enough. Oh wait, which copper is this? The right kind. Two cables, one of them, one of them, one of them. Got a machine block there. For the extractor I'm going to need a bunch of taps. Actually, I don't need to show you how to make them now, do I? So it's 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4. Don't need to show you how to make those either, do I? Alright, I can do that straight away. Cool. That makes life a lot easier. Circuit. Keep forgetting how wonderful this machine is. Macerator or extractor? Well, extractor was what I was going to do. Oh, I probably should have shown you guys how to make that actually. Well, it's too late now. Maybe in another video. Oh, now I can't see what that is. Right, the extractor. Wonderful. Watch this. Let's skip ahead. And almost done, and look at that, free rubber out of the same thing. Much easier. Now we need a macerator. Very essential, considering I'm running low on mats now. Oh, it's getting chilly here. I don't know what it's like your ends. Cables, cables, I need some iron, iron. Oh no. I'm going to have to go looking for iron. Well, this video's run over time anyway, so I'm going to pause it, find some iron, get enough for the macerator and come back to you guys. So don't miss me too much. Bye bye.